brain just went blank. I hate that. Here we go. 5 things about survival. If you're in a survival situation, there are 5 things you need to have, or you should have, to survive. I love talking about survival stuff. Well, anyway, first one. This is in my order. This is like an average survival situation. Depending on they may vary depending on the terrain you're going to. But the very first one I consider is a good head on your shoulders. A good head. Because without that, you can have everything you need to survive and still die. Still end up dying. 2. I'd say a good fire. Fire is always good. It keeps you warm. You can roast food on it. You can wards away animals, dangerous animals. And then 3, a shelter. A good shelter protects you from rain and gets you off the ground. If it's just an overall good. It's not. 4, water. You gotta have water. Water you need, but it's not on the top because you can live 3 days without water, and that's like 3 days in a hot area in the shade. 3 days. So you could probably live longer in a close area, less hot area. And then 4. 5. 5. The 5 is, what is it? Food. You gotta have food because to give you energy, but it's not completely necessary. You can go 3 weeks without food, but it is really necessary to get food. But depending on where you are, it may be hard. But also, depending on where you are, it may be not hard. Maybe hard, maybe not really hard. But those are the 5 things that I consider are highly important. And there's one major tool that everyone needs, that if you want to survive, you really need to have. That's a knife. A good knife will be able to, you can cut down trees, make tinder, spark branches, but you can also make your own knife. Chip rocks together. It's harder to make a knife, but you got to find the right kind of rock to make a good knife. And not every terrain has that kind of rock. Like if you're in a sandstone area that's full of sandstone, you're not going to have very good knives. You can't make very good knives out of rock. It's just too fragile. The rock's just too fragile. And I will be going over more about each one later on. But this is what I consider are the 5 very important things.